right, look who's with us to keep us healthy as we roll into the winter season. Michelle W. Book. She has a big title, okay? She is a holistic nutritionist, because that sounds important. That sounds like a wizard, kind of. No? Is that even, no?
No.
Holistic nutritionist. I think it's important, but you are doing wizardry kind of stuff because you're keeping people very healthy, which is important because we're in that time of year where it's like it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold, people get sick.
Exactly.
It seems to be like 90% of the people I know right now are fighting some kind of like flu or just the sniffles or something, right? You are also CHFA's in-house holistic nutritionist.
Yes, so I work at the Canadian Health Food Association, and at CHFA, we know this time of year is a time of year that many people get sick. And next week is actually Natural Health Products Week, November 7th to 13th. It's a national celebration of health and happiness. And so we conducted a survey, and it was interesting because 91% of Canadians said that their health significantly impacts their overall happiness.
Of course.
So, health and happiness are very closely tied. And we developed the 4 pillars of health to basically keep people optimally healthy this cold and flu season when they are fighting off those bugs. So we're going to talk about nutrition, exercise, sleep, and mindfulness today.
Amazing. And I can't agree more, because especially when you say exercise. So I'm a runner, right? And if I don't get my daily run in, I feel terrible. Like I feel like everything is wrong. Yeah. So I know that's one of your 4 pillars, so we'll get to that. Yeah. Do we want to start with nutrition?
Yeah.
Obviously you have some interesting looking fellows here.
We definitely do. And it's interesting because during the survey, 46% of Canadians said that when they're not feeling well, they turn to vitamin C. And vitamin C is really important because it helps with the severity and the duration of cold symptoms. Okay. So we really want to make sure we're getting enough vitamin C going into cold and flu season. But a lot of people think about, citrus oranges when it comes to vitamin C. But there's also a lot of great vegetables. So kale, cauliflower, green leafy
this
vegetables.
Is kale, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, sure.
Exactly. That are going to help to make us feel better and give us that vitamin C that we need without necessarily, having to turn to the citrus fruit. Also, we've got some immune boosting foods here. So we know that nuts, reishi mushrooms, and garlic all help to improve the immune system. So incorporating these kind of foods or supplements into your diet, especially during cold and flu season, is really, really important.
Okay, so these are the mushrooms you were talking about, right?
No, those are not actually. Those are enoki mushrooms, those are not reishi mushrooms.
Yeah.
The reishi mushrooms I have here in supplement form.
Now, in supplement form.
Are actually difficult to find.
Yeah, because some of the names, I was just thinking that when you were saying those names, I'd never heard of those names for starters, right? And I don't think I've seen this in the grocery store that often.
Those are available in the grocery store, but reishi mushrooms are actually a little bit harder to find.
Yeah,
so, and you would make a tea out of them. So you want to, go visit your local CHFA member health food store. Lots of great options here in Ottawa. You can visit our website, chfa.ca, to find your local health food store. And that's really going to, making sure you get all the proper nutrients is so important.
How important or multivitamins, is that should you make that a part of your everyday
The thing
routine?
about multivitamins is it's a good insurance policy. So especially this time of year, if you feel like you're not getting all the nutrients you need from food alone, a multivitamin is a good idea. Another thing that's a really good idea is exercise. We know that a lot of us don't get enough exercise, and exercise helps with our immune system because it helps to flush out that bacteria from our lungs and our airways. It also helps to reduce stress, which we know is really important, and improve circulation. So getting enough exercise, 30 to 60 minutes a day is really, really important. And interesting studies found that krill oil really helps when we're exercising to help improve immunity, to help boost our white blood cells, as well as vitamin D.
Krill oil?
Krill oil, yes.
Now, where would you get krill oil?
You find it at your local CHFA health food store. Krill oil is a shrimp-like creature that's found in the oceans off Antarctica. Now, krill is known for being very high in omega-3, so it's like a fish oil. It's an alternative, and it's a great option, especially for that immune system, keeping those white blood cells in check. Vitamin D as well. A lot of people don't realize, but vitamin D is closely linked with immunity, and especially this time of year, we're simply not getting enough vitamin D. So we want to make sure that we are supplementing. Going into cold and flu season, vitamin D plays a huge role, as well as sleep. It helps to promote sleep, a longer, healthier duration of sleep.
But sleep is, to me, it's all a challenge, right? Eating well and exercising, and sometimes sleep. Because I did this event last night and I'm in bed, I fell asleep at 4:30, right? Because you're everything in your body is awake, right? I find sleep is the most difficult of all of this sometimes when you have a busy life. So how can we get the appropriate amount of sleep that we need?
It's I think that a lot of people feel that way, and we're aiming for 7 to 8 hours, and we're just simply not getting that. And when we don't get that sleep, our immune system is significantly impacted. So we want to make sure that we are getting enough. There's some great natural health products: melatonin, magnesium, L-theanine, as well as vitamin D, which are going to help to balance out that sleep. You can talk to your healthcare practitioner about what works best for you. Melatonin is something that's going to help shorten the amount of time it takes you to fall asleep and help you stay asleep longer as well.
It's not addictive?
It's not, no.
Okay.
It means that, whenever you're making changes, you want to speak to your healthcare practitioner, but it's really good for people who really have sleep issues, shift workers, and even suffering from jet lag. It really, really helps. So, definitely we want to be getting the sleep that we need to make sure we're keeping our immune system strong. Mindfulness as well is really, really important.
So what do you mean by mindfulness?
Mindfulness is that moment-to-moment awareness, staying present, staying connected, whether that's taking 3 deep breaths or, spending 5 or 10 minutes meditating. It's really important because studies again show that mindfulness helps to boost our immune system, helps to prevent or lessen the severity and duration of colds and flus. So we know with mindfulness it helps to bring down that stress. Again, stress plays a huge role on our immune system.
I think stress is a killer. You feel it. You feel terrible when you're all stressed out, right?
You really, really do. And a lot of times, you're stressed and then maybe the stress goes away and then you get sick. So we really want to keep that immune system strong. Omega-3s help. A lot of people know about heart health and brain health with omega-3s, but actually omega-3s help with reducing stress symptoms as well. And probiotics. There's a lot of research being done about the connection between the gut and the brain, and making sure we have those good gut bacteria in check, especially this time of year. So all this information is available on our website.
Just going to ask you that. What's that website?
It's chfa.ca, and we have all kinds of great tips and information about Natural Health Products Week happening next week.
That's amazing. I feel healthy already just from knowing all these things. Let's see if I can get to sleep before 4:30 tonight, right? I'm just going to take a whole bucket of melatonin. Would you recommend against that?
I don't know if that's the best idea.
Probably not. Michelle W. Book, in-house holistic nutritionist for CHFA. Thank you very much.
Thank you.